Comparative adjectives are words we use when we want to compare between two different things or between people. So when, again, we use comparative adjectives, we use them when we compare things. But first, let me remind you about the noun. What is the noun? For example, I'm here a person, so I am a noun. We are here in the classroom, so classroom is a place. So a place is a noun. This marker is a thing, so this marker is a noun. Number two, the adjectives. What are the adjectives? They are words we use to describe the noun. For example, as I said before, I have here a marker. So this marker is a noun. I want to describe this marker, so I say, I have a black marker. So this marker is black. So black here is adjective. I describe the marker as it's a black. We also have here another example. So we have tall, cold, I feel hot, or fat. Comparative, comparing two things. So again, we use them to compare between two things. But we have here some rules for the comparative adjectives. When the adjective is one syllable, means it's short adjectives, we add ER. Again, when we have the adjective is only one syllable, means it's short adjectives, we add ER. For example, we have old, the adjective old, we add ER, so it's older. New, newer. Long, longer. Thick, thicker. Short, shorter. So why here I add the ER? I added only ER because we have here the adjectives. They are only one syllable. I have another example for you. For example, I have two books to compare with. I want to compare between two books I have here. So this one is really heavy and this one is light. So I want to compare between this one. I say this book is heavy. This book is light. So I want to compare, so I will add ER. And let me remind you about just heavy is short adjective. So I would say this book is heavier than this book. This book is heavier than this book. And this one is lighter than this book. So here the adjective heavy, I added ER, so it will be heavier. And the adjective light, I added ER, so it would be lighter than this book. Okay? So let me remind you again, when we use the comparative adjectives, we use them when we want to compare between two things. Okay? Okay, let's do some more practice about the comparative adjectives. We have here another different adjectives. And so we already talked about when we have the short adjective, we add ER to the adjectives. But here we have two or more syllables, means longer adjectives. And we have here the words expensive, expensive, 3 syllables. Dangerous, dangerous. Colorful, colorful. Difficult, popular. So we have here short or long adjectives. We have long adjectives, 2 or more syllables. So we are not here gonna add ER, which is pronounced No, we are gonna add more or less. For example, when I say the French grammar is more difficult than English grammar. I'm not sure about, but just an example. So here's the word difficult. I use with difficult more because it's long adjectives. I said this grammar is more difficult. This butterfly is more colorful. This bag is more expensive. So why here I add more? Because it's longer adjectives. We're talking about, but here it's different rule. And we already talked about when we add the and when we add more or less. But here we have bigger. So why here I have another G? Why I have another G? So our rule here is we have to pay attention to the vowel and the consonant. For example, and we have to look to the last three parts of the word. We have B, which is consonant, I, vowel, G, consonant. So if the rule here, the last three parts are consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the last consonant. So that's why we have another G. We doubled the last consonant. Like this word, hotter. We have H, consonant, O, vowel, and T, vowel, and the T, consonant. So we have consonant, vowel, consonant. That's why we doubled the T. We doubled the TY because we have C, V, C. Unlike this word, we have the word small. Now the last three parts is vowel, consonant, consonant. So the rule here is wrong. We will only take PR without doubling the last consonant. Okay, now last but not least, we have the adjectives which ends in Y. Happy, end with Y. Scary, heavy. So the adjective here, when we have any adjective end with Y, we skip or we cross the Y and we change the Y into I. Then we add the ER. So it will be happier. Scary, skip the Y, scarier. And change into ER. Okay, so let's continue what we were talking about. But here it's different rule. And we already talked about when we add the and when we add more or less. But here we have bigger. So why here I have another G? Why I have another G? So our rule here is we have to pay attention to the vowel and the consonant. For example, and we have to look to the last three parts of the word. We have B, which is consonant, I, vowel, G, consonant. So if the rule here, the last three parts are consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the last consonant. So that's why we have another G. We doubled the last consonant. Like this word, hotter. We have H, consonant, O, vowel, and T, vowel, and the T, consonant. So we have consonant, vowel, consonant. That's why we doubled the T. We doubled the TY because we have C, V, C. Unlike this word, we have the word small. Now the last three parts is vowel, consonant, consonant. So the rule here is wrong. We will only take PR without doubling the last consonant. Okay, now last but not least, we have the adjectives which ends in Y. Happy, end with Y. Scary, heavy. So the adjective here, when we have any adjective end with Y, we skip or we cross the Y and we change the Y into I. Then we add the ER. So it will be happier. Scary, skip the Y, scarier. And change into ER. Here, heavy, we have the Y and we cross the Y and we change the Y into I and then it will be ER. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video and hope you learned a lot about what I say. Okay, I know this is a little bit tricky, this rule, and need more practice, and that's okay. Until next video,